So why is what we call the deep state in the United States, why are they doomed? Why are they destined for a supernatural destruction? Supernatural. Man is not going to destroy the deep state. It will be accomplished by the hand of God. But why? Why did they bring this on themselves? Well, there's a lot of reasons. Let me share with you a biggie. I'll give you an example out of the Bible. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 36. And I'm reading from verse 13 from the Amplified. 2 Chronicles. Did I say Corinthians? I'm sorry, 2 Chronicles. I'm getting in a hurry. 2 Chronicles 36:13. Zedekiah rebelled against King Nebuchadnezzar, who had made him swear allegiance by God. Zedekiah was king of Judah. They had been taken over by the king of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar made Zedekiah swear allegiance to him by the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was witness to the oath that Zedekiah made to King Nebuchadnezzar. Zedekiah broke that oath made before God. He broke that oath and attempted to rebel against King Nebuchadnezzar. And it was God Almighty who judged the king of Judah for breaking his oath of office, if you will. For breaking his oath, even though it was against a pagan king. He swore by God, the true God. And he broke it. He broke that pledge, and if you read the entirety of 2 Chronicles 36, you'll see that Zedekiah was wiped out. There wasn't a hair left of him. Well, this is no different than the man or woman who stands up, raises his right hand, and, well, let me read it to you, swears the following before God. This is what they say. This is what the man or woman who takes office, say in the Senate or the Congress or the Supreme Court, in many cases a governorship of a state, or a city commissioner, or a county commissioner. This is essentially what they state before God. I'll read it to you. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. They're swearing this before God. I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me, God. So help me, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Here's the problem. Here's where the deep state blew it. They have now, for the last 7, 8 months, since Trump was elected, they have engaged in a systematic campaign. I'm talking the deep state has. They have engaged in a systematic campaign, a propaganda campaign, an internal covert campaign to delegitimize and eventually eliminate our current president, who was duly elected according to the 12th Amendment. I said it was the 11th Amendment on a previous video. I was wrong. It's the 12th Amendment that they swore before God to uphold. Every one of these clowns that's attempting to overthrow our current president, I don't care if you hate him. I don't care if he was a Democrat. It doesn't matter what party he is. This man was elected according to the 12th Amendment of the Constitution. And the people attempting to overthrow him, side note, one method they're using to attempt to overthrow him is to slime and slander the people who voted for him. That's not going to get you far, deep state. You idiots. Let me read the 12th Amendment. I'll give you a synopsis of it. The 12th Amendment is an amendment to the United States Constitution ratified in 1804, providing for election of the President and Vice President by the Electoral College. This is what you took an oath before God to uphold. And by attempting to overthrow this president who was legally and lawfully put into office in accordance with the Constitution of the United States that you swore by God to uphold, you broke your oath. You broke the oath before God. You broke covenant. On those grounds alone, deep state, you have placed yourself in a position to be supernaturally judged and destroyed by the Lord of hosts.